cleaning lady never came through and cleaned the mat last night. I don't want the common man's brake dust all over this mat today. Raise your hand if you've ever had to go through a bunch of smoke and mirrors and dog and pony show to make your facility look clean before a big company came through. We used to do it about once a month. What's up, Brunchy? Yep, he's just waiting for the music to play in the stadium. He's going to come running out. What's up, Ray? For breakfast, Phil is enjoying Bowman Chrome HTA. Then we'll see what we can talk him into. All right, let's do this. Phil's going to buzz me if there's something I should be shaken about. I was told no plastic trays this year, which bums me because we use those for everything. Phil, do you want your foam blocks? What's up, Artie? Are you related to Phil? You want these, Phil? Those have a lot of nice uses. Phil, if you don't mind, I'm going to set this up. These are thick, too. This will come in handy. I'm going to build a fort later so Kendrick can play in it between breaks. There's 3. Kudos to Tops for saving the environment, not using those plastic trays, though, I guess. Those were made out of 85 Tops O2B McDowell USA cards. Those plastic trays. I'm not going to explain the science to you guys. Man, crazy night. There's wrappers everywhere. My car keys are down here, which makes no sense. You can tell I was out of it. Who are we looking for in this, Phil? You see the nice Acosta we pulled for Mark Arum last night? He's going to give me a shout out on the news. Acosta to 25. Yeah, I'm not good at baseball parlays. I'll hit one every once in a while, but always that one team. This year it's been the Padres. They've dicked me over out of probably millions of dollars. I don't know. I'd send him one right now. We're working on it. Can you imagine? That would ripple through the hobby and space and time. If that happened, I'd show up at my wife's work and tell her we're done. We've made it. Just tell these guys you're done. 6, 9, 12. All right, let's do this. What's up, Justin? Phil, I'll get these sleeve while I'm live. And then I'll top load them here when we're done. All right, David Garcia. Celestino. If you don't like my pronunciation, just send me a voicemail with the correct way to say it. Hernandez, Diaz, Colmenares, Preciado, and Figueroa. That's none of my business. Aldo Ramirez, $2.99. Thank you for the help, though. I've got like 16 lists people have sent me. Hey, here's the guys to watch for. Last time it took a couple weeks for it to stick in my head. What's up, Kramer? Jose Bonilla. There's Taylor 150. Roby. Yeah, I bought the HTA specifically for Phil. How about a Vlad patch auto to 70? Look at that. Yeah, sorry, Justin. I bought these 2 cases. I can get some more. I'll probably head to the LCS today, but if you guys want to war something tomorrow, we can do it. Or later today. Or early tomorrow morning. I'll message you guys. I'll see what he's got left for me. DeCastro to 250. Nice job on the Vlad. We'll put that on the, what are we calling it today? The Mantle of Mystique. All right. I'll get back to you guys. Baez to 25. Kevin made this and put it on his fridge. Santana to 50, that's smooth. Long going Santana joke here. You guys don't have to laugh. I know it's early. You don't have to laugh. Yeah, I'll see what I can set up, Kramer. Too bad you didn't have a relative that wanted in on it. We could do Kramer versus Kramer and Phil. Jordy Barley. What's up, Greg B? Baez $4.99. Pulled about 4 of these so far. This doesn't feel like a sit-down French toast, pancakes, eggs. Feels more like a cup of coffee, sit down, maybe slam a piece of white toast. Pineda to 100. JD Orr 99. Carreras. All right, I should be shaking on the Pineda, so I went back and shook a little bit. Thank you for the help. Justin Martinez. Is he really? Yeah, we can call it Kramer versus Kramer if you want. Roby to $4.99. Pull a few Robies too. Polanco. I wore my shirt. It's part of the contract, guys. You get the call. You've got 15 minutes to go live. Have to be wearing the shirt. Barley to 250. A lot of barley for breakfast. Probably good for your colon. Michael Goldberg to 99. All right. Phil likes the Polanco too. Baron Ratcliffe. If you guys have ever seen Snoopy and the Red Baron, pretty much has nothing to do with that. Luis Rodriguez. 150. Whoa! Oh! Yes! Phil says the Rodriguez is a monster. You're a monster, Phil. There's that Rodriguez. Look at the frickin' Perez. 1 of 1. I'll be honest, I'm literally shaking right now. What about this Perez, Phil? I've had several people try to pull his stuff. No, yes? Well, cue the Tops. I'll keep the running joke going and say that I ordered these from Tops and I told them, hey, it's for Phil, can you rush it? Santana, that's smooth. I'll tell them that. That I let them know I need these quickly, they're for Phil. And they got them here this morning. I ordered them at 6:30 in the morning. I sent the rep an email and they were at the door at 9 o'clock. Pinedo 150. There's your Figaro. You know what? I'll call this Monument Park. I don't think anybody's using that. I wonder if that domain name is available. We'll call this Monument Park. Oh, sorry, Steve. Steve Young took one for the team on that. Victor Acosta. What's up, Timmy? You guys want the Acosta in Monument Park or no? Mojica, I've pulled about 6 of these last night. That's the $4.99. Yeah, that's crazy about the Panini card. Caro, about the only way I'm ever going to pronounce it. I'm not going to guess anything else. Ramos. DeVoe to $2.99. About every other pack I think has had this in it. Nice sig though. Basically, if you smoked weed all day and were half asleep, and then somebody said, "Hey, can you design a roller coaster for me?" That's what that sig would look like. All right, we're on to case 2. Will it be better than case 1? Inquiring minds want to know. I don't see how it can be. And let's see how it can be. We're going to try, though. If there's a 1 of 1 in here, the hobby will probably riot. Phil, thoughts on anything after this? That's a relic. That's nice and thick. Oh, am I throwing... Damn, I'm throwing away the bumper pads. I need to go back and get those later. We're actually adding on to the Brake Lab. And that's going to be way cheaper than construction material. If you've tried to do any kind of construction or home improvement stuff recently, you know what I'm talking about. I could probably sell those in the front of Menards hardware store for $50 a brick. That's profit. I'll split it with Phil since he paid for these boxes. It could be a trout. Yeah, it's last year's. I've only got 1 box of this year's, and I have it tied into something already. I could do 4 boxes of last year's flashbacks. It's a fresh case. Like I said, Mason, the price has creeped up on me a little bit, but rip you some Bowman Sapphire. That TC Jumbo, Phil, I've only got 3 of those. All right, here we go. You want 4 flashbacks, last year's flashbacks, and 3 Topps Chrome Jumbos. I'll read your order back to you through the drive-thru. Yeah, and the HTA stuff, nothing but autos. Gentry to 99. Frasso. Interesting sig. Santos. Summer Camp auto. That's only the second Summer Camp auto I've seen. Marte to 100. Then Phil and Kramer, if you guys want more, I'll see what he's got today. Kramer, how do I get a hold of you? Shoot me a DM on something. Jeffries. Garcia, 299. Wasabi. Santana, that's smooth. Pineda, 499. Got some work to do if we're going to beat that first case. My sump pump has run all night. It is getting. I'm glad it's working because if not, we'd lose everything. I'd probably have to move in with Phil. Baez. Yeah, Greg. So we'll have to send you that Marte. Guys, if you PC any of this stuff, we're gonna. No, we're not. We're not. Adam Kerner to $4.99. My grandkid, 3 weeks old, Liam, PC's Perez, so. Josh Winkowski to 25. No relation to Mike Wazowski. 25. Red Sox, so you know he's no good. Pineda again. Phil, you'll be the Prince of Pineda. Anthony Walters to 150. Corby! What's up, dude? Jesus, Para. A little conceited to just write Jesus on a baseball card. Edarky Fernandez to 100. Gerber Puffs. Those are good. 150 Bonilla. Moreno. Saw a few of these last night. J.D. Orr. Pineda again, the Prince of Pineda. Vote for Pedro. That's a 250. Vera. My kids like that toast. You gotta grab some sleeves here real quick. What's it called? Zwayback? It was basically this stuff, except brown. You'd find it laying around the house. They'd throw it in the yard, go back out and gnaw on it. Stuff wouldn't disintegrate. Actually broke my garbage disposal. Washing that down the drain. Ethan Hearn. Correa, $4.99. All right, we'll save that for last. Put that on the scale and see. I think that's different. What's up, Jeremy Miller? Tanner Murray. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a charge back on this case. Phil's charged me back on 3 bad cases, and then, I don't know what happened. That's why I don't usually break in the morning. I've been busting tables down the street. Fernandez, 150. Oh, Jenny Miller. What's up, Jenny? We've got a Jeremy Miller, too. Hi, Jenny. How have you been? Goldberg? Tovar? Get your Fernandez rainbow going. That's to 50. Another Fernandez. Tops loaded boxes. Ramos to 499. And the last one is just one of those bricks. That sucks. Vertigo to 120. I got a little dizzy when I picked the card up. A little vertigo. 120. That ain't terrible. All right, Phil, so 4 flashbacks, 3 jumbo. Is that where we're at? All right, let's get that ready. Oh, yeah. Good to see you, Jenny. All right, I will save these for the hate-invoking tweet. I'll tag Tops on this, too. I won't tell them the whole story. I'll tell them these all came out of one case. And then not even mention the second case. All right, so Monument Park, we're tearing it down a little bit. Phil, you want to do the jumbo first? Same pack. I'll do that. I'll say same pack. You want to do the jumbo first or the flashbacks? What's up, Sean? Sean, I don't know if I can eat lunch now. Yeah, jumbo. Okay. Let me set this up. Now, Phil will give up his base. I send him all the rookies, all the inserts. But he will give up some base, unless that's not the case this time, Phil. I've still got a ton of the other base. If you're in a break, I can throw some in your mail day. If you're not in a break, it's $46 for shipping. Standard mail. Phil, if we get through this jumbo rip with no Astros autos, you get a $100 break credit. No Astros autos. All right, trades are open. See who's in this. We got Phil from California, Phil from New York, Phil from San Diego, Phil from Minnesota. Welcome, guys. Originally California, Phil? I think that's the case. I'm originally from my mom and dad, but I don't talk about it a whole lot. Indians for Yankees. All right. Let's do this. What's up, Pinkston? Phil, we're going to keep it fast and loose here. If you see a variation, let me know. I think you'll appreciate the speed. There's a nice Acuna. Blake Taylor, Astros, so you're out on that credit. Apologize. Nico. Ozuna. Phil, I want you to talk on one of my next lunch breaks with friends in the Twitter space. I think people would get excited for that. I see you in there trolling. I think it would change people's lives. Hi, Mike Jones. Cabrian. Mountcastle. Apostle. Take it. Anybody PC the Rangers? You're lying if you say you do. Nobody collects the Rangers. Tatis. Guys, Shield Titan. These sleeves are just... they just flow, man. Shout out to Shield Titan. Use coupon code Midwest Box Breaks and get 10% off. I've got the link posted pretty much everywhere. Go out and look in your mailbox. Lux, Mize. Here's a Meadows. TJ Antone, Reds. What's up, Sawinski? Guys, we are breaking tonight. I'm going to try. When I'm done here, I'm going to regroup my life and try to get some stuff posted that can rip tonight. That is the plan. Cody Heuer, White Sox. Still got plenty of Bowman Chrome Hobby to rip. Get another PYT up. We'll do some 2-box randoms. Probably do a Sloths members break. Get that set up. Those guys will eat that up. Sean, I read that like Sweet Caroline. Sweet Meadows card. Bump, bump, bump. Carlson. Ruiz. Dalbec. Sean, you talked to my brother lately? I have not talked to him since Labor Day. Just got a tape stuck to me. Freaking amateur hour. The best was when the Giants trolled the Red Sox, and they rickrolled them. They started playing Sweet Caroline, got him into it, and then changed it to Rick Astley. Best division in baseball. It'd be huge, Baxter, wouldn't it? It'd be huge for the hobby. It'd be nuts. AJ's a card collector too. That's a big deal. Nuts. Would send ripples through the hobby. He'd probably get a loaded sloth. 1/1 superfractor. Ramirez. Acuna. Yeah, he's basically Gary V. Jr. Something like that would just change the game. Oliva. I'm not getting any buzzes. I don't think he's seen anything he's liked so far. Kramer, that sounds like a total Tony move, too. Yeah, the rest of that story, never called him again. After that, never called. Pretty much just used it. Vlad Jr., Cabrian. Ramirez. I heard he's not allowed to go into Build-A-Bear. The letter from the lawyers said, created an environment that was not conducive to a family atmosphere. Robert, Bart, here's a Votto. Hi, Krista. Posada, I love Posada. Corby. Corby, when do you sleep? Rendon, Arnado. Cabrian. Rasmussen. The sunburn. Yelly. Devi. Devi to 150. Yeah, Mike Jones, you are the Jersey Whisperer. You're like the pack searcher of jersey breaks. 3 straight jerseys. I'd stop wearing adult clothes and just wear jerseys every day. Change the game. Rub it in the faces of those people that say adults can't wear sports jerseys. Little horror story. Shows you how I ended up this way. I got a Flyers jersey for Christmas when Lindros was popular and a big hyped up deal. And I wore it to school, and boy, was that a mistake. I got slammed into so many lockers, like all day long. And that was the end of that. I would end up years later writing the names of all those kids down on a sheet of paper and just finding ways to get them fired or influence their supervisors and stuff. And, you know, nothing violent, but just slowly impact their lives in a negative way. Hit a couple of them up through Facebook, got them in some breaks, made sure they didn't hit anything. It took me 25 years to get them back, but it happened. Just cross them off one by one. Moral of the story is don't mess with me. Don't. You'll be sorry. It may take a while. You may not even know what's happening. But I keep track of everything. Looking at you, Joey. Eloy. Weigel. Also pronounced Eloy. It's watching the White Sox. I don't watch it for the game. I'm just a big Steve Stone fan. Bichette. Gonna rip 3 boxes of jumbo and not hit any kind of bangers. Guys, what do you think of this? Boone gets fired. Mattingly comes over from the Marlins, and Phil is the pitching coach. Garcia. I'd move. I'd sell all this shit, even if it was your break stuff I had mailed out. I'd go get season tickets. It'd be done. Wife likes big cities anyway, so it would work out. Be done. I'd throw it all away. Paul O'Neill, hitting instructor. Oh, yeah. Bring Paul O'Neill on. It's a dream team, guys. We'd never lose a game. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Jeter loves him. I met Mattingly's wife, Lori, cool chick. She was Miss Indiana. Long time ago. Jeffers. 150. Yeah, I like Bernie Williams too. This year's been tough. It's going to kill Nick Turturro. You watch. That dude's going to freaking stroke out. If you ever see him on Twitter, man. Trout. Jeffries again. Imagine one of the hitters gets pissed, comes in the dugout and throws one of Phil's water coolers of flavor water all over the field. That'll kill the grass. Kill the dirt, too. All right, Phil, I give that a D+. D+. Good news is I've got a 1 of 1 in these flashbacks for you. All right, we are not opening box toppers. Yeah, dude's crazy. Wife talks all the time about moving. Youngest kid now is a freshman. She wants to go west, though. Guys, this will shock you just because it goes against what you see out there, but Indiana's boring. My biggest concern would be it'd have to blow up my shipping rates because I'm shipping everything out that way. There's no central. Plus, also, how do you rip from California and call yourself Midwest? We'd have to change that. Plus, what happens? I got all my stacks, everybody's stacks, and we have an earthquake. What would I do? We'd dump everything. I'd have no clue what to send people. I put a lot of thought into it. Tell Mike, screw that meeting. We're ripping. Who the hell sets up a meeting at 10 of them? Actually, probably a lot of people. Gonna bail on us for a meeting? Glaber? Tatis? Wow, somebody's a brown-noser. What's that job got that we ain't got? Besides paying you and feeding your family. Pretty selfish move, to be honest. We got Phil here. Kramer, Yoder. Thanks for the kick in the dick. Enjoy your meeting. Go get your promotion. Frickin' corporate sellout. Your kid's watching there too? You're teaching your kid that. Here comes some red. That was a DeGrom. Don't chalk that up as an error. Nobody gained anything. Dozier to 5. Urshela. Yeah, I'll remember that. Next time he needs something from me, I'll be like, hey, I'm going into a meeting. Barrios to 50. I want to see this meeting, too. I'm not convinced. Hey, he's got me on mute. Mike's a dick. Everybody just start saying congratulations, Mike Jones. Because he's got me on mute. Eloy. You want that Dozier, Ryan? I'll just send it to you and not send it to Phil. Box 2. I mean, we had already opened the cards up and everything. We had already started. Hey, I got a meeting. You never said anything about that when we started. I'll be pissed about that for a while. Not a good way to live your life. Your employer sets up a meeting, you rush and hurry up and show up to it on time. That's basically telling your coworkers and the leadership at your employer that you weren't in the middle of anything. Nobody shows up on time unless you're just sitting there dicking around. Ryan, if you want that Dozier, I'd probably let that go for $25 shipped. You know, I didn't want to go here, but Mike's coworkers don't like him either. So the joke's on him, really. Unmute me. I'll rip the team apart one at a time. Yeah. Frickin' Pavlov's dog. Meeting! Stupid Zoom ding. I remember those days. Ding! Let me throw my coffee down and run your meeting. Hey, spoiler alert, Mike. The meeting is about another meeting. God, I'm so glad I quit. I'm so glad I quit. Shout out to Glennis, who hated me and reminded me of Mrs. Garrett from The Facts of Life. I pretty much told everybody she was Mrs. Garrett from The Facts of Life. Hated my guts. Guriel. Called me like a month ago. They've been trying to get a hold of you at blah, blah. Hey, Glennis, guess what? I quit 3 months ago. Go tell Joe and Tootie so they don't call me. Kyle Lewis. I was doing good too. I blame Mike Jones. Yep, $25. It's yours, Ryan. $25. I'm kidding. Probably be 40. Aquino. I wasn't making up that Mrs. Garrett. That wasn't just an obscure reference. I told people she was Mrs. Garrett for years. Crawford to 25. Yeah, he would end up being Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. Schneider. Devers. I gotta go through my day pissed off because of Mike Jones and his stupid ass meeting. Box 3, Phil, if you're still here. It's also Thursday, Otter. Where the hell are you? Is this Quantum Leap? Alright. We can stop if you're not feeling it. The sad thing is, Mike's kid is dying to spend more time with him. And was hoping today would be, hey, you care if we watch Ben open some cards for Phil? Mike said, oh yeah, sure, dude, sure, champ, we'll do that. Evan's like 21 or 23 or something like that. And Evan took the day off to watch this rip with Mike. And Mike bails for some bullshit meeting. That's some different show, Steve. You were thinking of Knight Rider. I've never had breakfast pizza. I've had dessert pizza. Oh, dessert pizza. You know what? I'll get us dessert pizza. I'll wait till Mike goes to his meeting. He'll come back and be nothing but crust. All right, I want to be done before he comes back. Rendon, 50. This is the biggest name we've had on a YouTube stream, and he goes to a meeting. Besides Pedro Gomez. And I don't think we're getting Pedro back unless you have a Ouija board. Robert Grisham. If you guys didn't know that, we had Pedro Gomez on. He talked to us for an hour. Dude was awesome. Yeah, I shed a tear when he passed. That dude was amazing to us. Easily a top 5 highlight of doing this. Steve, the sales thread was yesterday. I got company here. Alvarez at 25. Steve, I'm going to show up to your work and try to sell shit. Wow. Way to seize the opportunity. Yanni Carter kabooms? I'm just messing with you, Steve. I'll probably get a thumbs down. Box 4. Sorry, Steve. Steve knows I'm joking. Oh, made my eyes water. I can stop. Phil can wait if you want to tell us what you got in your inventory. Save it for the Steve Thompson show. I would show up on that. I'd show up at the Steve Thompson show. I would bill it as The View with baseball cards. It'd probably get your target audience. Alright, so what we'll do is, I'll show these cards in this last box one at a time. Steve's going to check and see what he's got. He'll tell you what he's got for sale. And then we'll give you guys like 5 minutes to claim. And then I'll move on to the next card. If you guys want any of Phil's cards you saw today, shoot me a DM, and I'll get you a price. Welcome to the Steve Thompson Hour. Hey, you could hire Mike Jones. He's going to need a job soon when I'm done. All right, here we go. Good luck, Phil. Acuna. Trout. Yeah, that's the rule. As long as you guys sit at your PC before the rip. If I pull your PC, it's yours. I charge $8 per card shipping. Altuve to 20. Refractor. Tell you what, if these guys weren't a bunch of cheaters, this would be pretty good. Be careful, Steve. Be careful. Sloths are the thing. We are all in. I'll send one to your house. Roll you out of bed and kick the shit out of you. It'll take a while for it to get there, but Vlad Jr., I'll have one cut your fingers off in front of your family. Tatis. I'm kidding, of course. What do you think, Phil? Is this going to do it for you? 21 Sapphire. There's a Trout. Santana, that's smooth. Bichette. There's El Gary. You ready for your check? Is breakfast over? I'm not paying for this. El Gary to 50. Okay. Hit me up on payday. Shoot me a message on payday. I'll go check on HTA and try to get you and Kramer set up for something if you want. And I'll see what he's got. I'll get back to you. And you're out on select basketball, I know that, but I'll get back to you guys today. Kramer, shoot me a message so I know where the hell to reach you. Yeah, we'll do this again when Phil gets paid. I'm still working on the Capital One MBB credit card. That's going to be a thing, guys. It's going to ruin your lives. All right, I'll be back later today. I got to get some breaks posted. Somebody's going to clean this trash up. I need to eat at some point. So let's see what we can pull off for today. Thanks, Phil. You are the man. Mike Jones, screw you. I hope you get sick at lunch and then nobody believes that you're actually sick. And they look down on you pretty much the rest of the week for letting the team down. All right, I'm out, guys. Buy some stuff off the site, MidwestBoxBreaks.com. If it's your first break, I'll throw in some extra stuff. Phil stuff. I got Phil Hughes autos, like a stack. If you want one, join a break today. He's also been sending me locks of his beard hair. Arby's was yesterday. I'll see you guys later.